Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, I have discussed about JSX shorthand if-else condition. How can you use some of the if-else condition in JSX? I hope it's very clear to you. Now friend, in this video, I want to discuss about that JSX immediately invoked function. So what exactly the invoked function? Invoked function, in short, when that will be created, then that will be directly executed. Okay, so that will be, there is all that basic terms, but in our project that will be needed. So make that sure you understand all that basic fundamental, everything you have to face it in your real project. So into the immediately invoked area, you can call any type of JavaScript. Okay, so you can call any type of JavaScript as per your demand. Like I show you here in our app.js, I wanted to take one of the variable. I just name it as the same name as a marks and I make it as 81. Right now we don't need it. I want to simply close it, and that is only our parent element. So now here, if you want to create some of the immediately invoked function, in that case, you have to make it as an expression, and into this expression area, you have to call another one as a emphasis. Okay, so into this emphasis area, here we have to call our immediate invoked function. So in JavaScript, I have already discussed about that things with you, the anonymous function. Anonymous function means which one? When that will be rendered, then that will be executed, right? So that is the reasons here for this function there should be no name. That will be one of the anonymous function. So if you want to write down any kinds of anonymous function, what exactly you have to do? In JavaScript fundamental, I have already discussed about that things with you. I simply created one of the anonymous function or anonymous array function, you can also call it. So now that will be here, and in particular that area I want to load it. And when you call it any anonymous function, here after that our emphasis, here also you have to load another one, right? Here you have to call it. So in fundamental, I have already discussed about that things with you. So that is the immediate invoked function structure. Okay, so here you can actually create this type of one of the functions. So that is one of the functions. So into this function area, now you can call anything, any kinds of if-else condition, you can call it as a loop, everything. Actually, you can do that things in here. So better I want to organize it like they have so many emphasis. Better I want to take it in here. So that will be started after that, and also better I want to take it in here. Okay, so now it's perfect. So now it's looking great. So now in particular that area, so that is one of the function, right? So into the function area, you can actually call any kinds of JavaScript. Like here, I already take one of the mark, I make it as 81. Now you can actually put any kinds of conditions. Like here, I want to put one of the if condition, if area. Here I want to do when this marks, okay, when this marks will be as a greater than as a 80. Okay, I make it as when that will be as a greater than 80, and that means double and also when this marks will be as a less than 100. Okay, less than 100, then that is one of the function. As I told you friend, that is one of the functions. That is the reasons here also you have to return it. Okay, here you have to return the what type of one of the value you want to visible, you can actually visible it. Like right now I take one of the h1 tag, sorry, I want to take one of the h1, so that will be as a h1 tag. I want to take it, and h1 is ended. So then that will be display as a, okay, a plus. Then that will be return one of the value as a plus. And also now if you want to use another else condition, you can also able to use it. So in that case we have to do better, I copy it, and after that, okay, after that I want to take another if else condition. So if else condition will be which one? That will be as else if. So that will be, so now that is our another condition as a else if, and else if area I want to update that mark when this mark will be as a greater than 70. Okay, and when our mark will be as a less than 80, then that will be display as a minus, okay, or a. So then that will be after that a plus, that will be display as a. And I want to take another one, and that is our another else if condition. Here I want to update, so when that will be as a greater than 60, and that will be as a less than, okay, less than a 70. When that will be the less than 70, that will be as a minus. Okay, so then that will be as a minus. So now this type of one of the condition, multiple condition, you can actually add it in here. Okay, and else I want to make it as else it will be return it will be return one of the another value. Okay, it will be written as a fail. So this type of one of the F grade I want to add it. So then that will be displayed as a else. That means F. Okay, friend. I hope it's very much clear to you. So now that is our immediate invoked functions into this function area. So here I have already created that our structure. So into this structure area, you can call any type of JavaScript in particular that position. And that is also one of the function. That is the reason. So always make that sure you have to return that our value. Now if you click as a save all, let's check this out. If you now go to that our page, and yes, you can see it's now successfully displayed as a plus. And if you want to update it, like here I want to update that our value, I make it as a 71 right now. If you now click as a save all, and now that should be also updated, and you can see it's now successfully visible as a grade. And also if you want to update that value like as a fail, for the fail I want to make it as a 50. And when that will be as a 50, now that should be display our else value result as F. Now if you go, you can see it's now successfully displayed as F. Okay, and if you want to update it, like that will be as a greater than 80, or you can also use it as a equal 80. Okay, you can also use these things like that way. That will be as a greater than or equal as 80, then that will be displayed as a plus. So how to call some of the immediate invoked function, and into the immediate invoked function area, how can call different type of a JavaScript. I hope it's very much clear to you. So next video I want to discuss about into the JSX area, how can add some of the loop. I will show you that things with a live example. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.